guys. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. Hello. Let's see who we have in the chat. Let's see. Can't hear me? No. Oh, there we go. Hi, guys. We're back. Sorry, technical difficulties. Anyway, hi. Hello. Let's see who we have today. Emerald, nice to see you. Panda. Those eggs, I'm not sure if you read my DM, but they remind me so much of those like dragon eggs from like Game of Thrones. So, who else do we have? Linda, nice to see you, honey. How are you? Kantal Marie, hello. Jane, hello, hello. Kathy, lovely to see you as always. Hello, Sue. Hope you're doing well. Who else do we have? Sorry, my thing is frozen. Okay. Sky, nice to see you. Scar, hello, lovely. Big Sip, Gas Station Sushi. Illyria, hello, hello. Fem, Shax, thank you so much, Gas Station, for gifting a membership. Let me just see who got that. Tracy B, welcome to the memberships. Enjoy the emojis, and we have a Discord server if you'd like to join. The link is down below. Thank you so much, Gas Station. I really appreciate that. Hello, Heidi. Hey, guys. Sherry, hello. I'm just making sure I got everybody. Bella, Fauntleroy, hello. Valerie, nice to see you. Hi, guys. Welcome. I've had a busy day. I hope you guys are doing well. So first things first, I shipped out to the winners of the May giveaway. So I shipped all that stuff out this morning. So you guys should get that in less than a week, hopefully. I shipped at USPS. So hopefully that'll come relatively soon. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just something small just to put a smile on your face. So thank you guys for those who participated in that. Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll do that more often, depending on how things go. Number 2, tomorrow is our Golden Girls trivia. I'm so excited. I've got questions ready. I've got the cutest little storybook. You guys, it's a Golden Girls storybook. It is adorable. Yeah. I'm going to be wearing my caftan. Well, it's a robe, but it's my Blanche robe, I call it. So I'm really excited for that. I look so young. I know you're not talking to me, Sherry, right? Anyway, thank you guys for being here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Farrah. So today, I thought what we could do today, I'll just share my screen here. All right. So she's got a couple community tab posts. I kind of wanted to read them with you guys. Let me make this a little bit bigger here. All right. Okay. So this is the one from yesterday. Thanks for the new subs. Whoever made another documentary about me. Lol. Whoever made another documentary, you know very well who made a documentary about you, because we're going to watch that after this. I'm really excited. I will ask this, though. Why does the man feel he can put a spin on a woman's abuse story? I was an entire mess 3 years ago and counting, but no matter what I did, no matter how hooked I was, it never gave the right to the abuser to lay a hand on me. That is true. Obviously, no one should ever lay hands on anybody. Just a reminder of that. But however, Chantal, I remember things a little bit differently. As for anything from my past, I will never speak on it again. Sorry, I'll just collectively eye roll. Okay. No matter how many times people try to reanimate it. It's over for me, and I am more than grateful to be where I am now. Alhamdulillah. Make all those docs you want. Just gives my channel attention. Makes you look like an abuser sympathizer, and really highlights how much my life has changed for the better. It's also gross that people find it funny when the abuser would humiliate me, etc. Anyway, have fun with that. That's not my life anymore. Chantal, you brought that man to this platform. But we're going to talk about that because we're going to watch Mr. Snowflake's Part 5, which I wanted to watch the other day, but I'm glad I waited because now it's public for everyone to see. So I'm excited. You got stuff to celebrate. Oh, yes. Can we just get some celebratory yays for Sky Fieri? Sky not only got a brand new job, but they're also going to be moving soon in a brand new place. So can we just give Sky a huge yay for Sky? It was a great day for Sky. We just want to celebrate them because they are an amazing person in this community. So yay for Sky. All righty. Let's see. Okay. So that was that. And we'll talk about this later because obviously we're going to watch the documentary. Lori, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Welcome back to Oh Hell No. Welcome. Enjoy the emojis. And if you'd like to join our Discord server, by all means, the link is down below. Speaking of links down below, I'll also have Mr. Snowflake's link to this video down below. If you don't know who he is or not really sure about him, go check out his channel. He does great work on Foodie. He does excellent work on Amber Lynn. If you know either of those two ladies, then you probably know Mr. Snowflake. All right. Awesome. All right. So that was that one. And then she uploaded this. Apparently, she's got a new merch store, spring themed new merch. So now Foodie's got 3 different places where she is selling merch. So it was the first place, which I cannot remember the name of it, and I don't really care enough to look. It was the Teespring store. And then now it's Fourth Wall, which when I started my Teespring store, I actually looked into Fourth Wall first. But then I saw that like Charlie Gold used Teespring, and I loved how everything was like under your like videos and your live streams, like all the merch was there. So I was like, I'm just going to go with Teespring. But now she's also doing Fourth Wall. So there's that. Okay, so you can still order from my previous merch shops, but I will be transferring over everything slowly to this place, lol. They have some cool products like this Foodie Beauty Soy Floral Candle and an insulated coffee beast tumbler for all your iced coffee bees and needs. I also made an Aries Queen shirt. I'll be making one in bigger sizes as well. For now, if you like these products, they are available here. Also, this place ships worldwide. Maybe that's why she changed. Obviously, there's more than just American people that watch her. But anyway, that's the store. Should we click it? I don't really care. It's all the same crap. Anyway, and then she also put this out. I'm not even going to pronounce that because I know I cannot. Probably one of my favorite Middle Eastern dishes. This entire meal was $6.50 USD. This is how we afford to eat out for most meals. A lot of meals here are this price or even cheaper sometimes, and there is no sales tax. I love the food here. So Bakari is a style of rice that is very aromatic with loads of spices such as cardamom, cinnamon, clove, bay leaf, and cumin, and has carrots and raisins. The chicken is grilled on charcoal, and the sides you see pictured on the left from top to bottom are tahini sauce, broth, and white beans, and because I can't pronounce that, sorry. Like an Arabic salsa with hot peppers, tomatoes, and herbs. Hashtag Kuwait. Okay, so she's trying to sell us on the food. We know you love food. Blah, blah, blah. Now let's get into it. Because we're all here. I'm sure you've seen this. I am sure you've seen this already on other reaction channels today, but we're going to watch it again because it's such a good documentary. It's only an hour long, and we're going to do it together. Let me just share here. Okay. You guys ready? She loves all the food everywhere. I'm sure anywhere she goes, she could find something that she'd like. All right, let's go.
I'm not gonna ruin my channel. I'm not gonna ruin my life. I'm going to Jamaica. I'm not gonna ruin my life for some.
Disclaimer: there's a lot of talk of abuse. There's a lot of, all the Chantal tropes. So just a heads up, if you're feeling a little vulnerable today, we're going to talk about that in this video.
Someone who doesn't even appreciate it. Dude, you're stupid. All you had to do was fake love me, like show me the world, and I would have probably given you everything.
I agree, Scar.
Nobody gives a shit.
Whispers in your ear. You're the reason Daddy's not here. Liar tells you that success.
Right, Jane.
Comes to those who never stop to rest. Liar leads you to believe beauty and intention will meet your needs.
How many times do you guys think she's watched this?
Look out for the lies, they're wearing their disguise, promising you life, killing you inside.
Hey, Eli, nice to see you. 42, 7. Guys, I got my Sophia purse ready. He's in there. Probably Eli, yeah. But I think Salah watched it. No, I don't think she would have. She probably didn't even tell Salah. Because, Salah didn't even know she went on Lol Cow Live until she told him, right?
In episode 1 of Shattered Reality, we had Foodie Beauty chomping cheese and giggling away
cheese
while
graveyard.
discussing the death of real people.
So no crosses, unfortunately, but my coffin turned out pretty well.
In episode 2, we had her being far too lenient for many when discussing predators.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Like, when it comes to sex offenders, registered sex offenders, I feel like if somebody pays their debt to society, I'm not saying like, yes, okay. I just like,
Stephanie.
You know what I mean? Like,
in episode 3.
No, I don't know what you mean. If someone, I don't care how many days they spent in prison. If a scumbag hurts a child, I just don't care about them anymore. Maybe that's not like very evolved of me, and an eye for an eye isn't always a good thing. But in certain cases, sorry for the motorcycles. In certain cases, you never pay your debt because you could never erase the harm that caused to that kid and their families. So.
3, she would provide what many believed to be a fake alibi for her non-boyfriend after he had been accused of SA by another woman.
I was there. I'm going to prove it. I actually proved it. I showed you the food I made for him. I'm pretty sure we filmed video, and then he had plans or something. I don't even know. I don't remember.
And in episode 4, we had Foodie file a police report in a very jovial way, accusing her non-boyfriend of SA herself.
All right, I'm at the police station. Vista Police!
Now, would you think as someone who's going to go report someone for DV at the police station, would you be that giddy? Would you be that like, haha, let's go? No, not.
Foodie told us that her non-boyfriend had kidnapped her, physically assaulted her, and sexually assaulted her. And although we weren't exactly sure what was the truth and what was fiction, we knew he wasn't exactly the perfect gentleman.
I don't see you for 3 days. I come back and your dick looks like a golf ball.
Oh,
and
puppy.
green shit coming out of it. Mm-hmm. What?
None of Foodie's audience trusted him.
Just in case you wanted to see what Chantal, if you weren't around for the villa days, this is what Chantal's room looked like, and this is not even that bad because there's not a lot. You could still see the carpet in the shot, but there's Chantal just doing her thing, being Chantal.
And very few trusted her either, with good reason.
Lying more will make it worse. So don't even say anything. Just go online, act like nothing happened. Like, don't even.
That's you, not me. Sorry.
Do your thing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Snowflake. I wrote this under the comments section on this video, but thank you for blurring him out. Thank you.
Smile, ignore the and if the cops come to me, I have a story, but don't put it online. Yeah, I'm not.
Listen to this. If the cops come to me, I have a story, but don't put it online. This is how manipulative and just sneaky she is.
Ready to like cry and say all this other shit. So I'm just going to ignore people too. That's the only way. That's the best way.
Hearing Foodie coaching him on what to say to the public, and hearing her say she would lie to the police, did not fill her community with any positive feelings towards her. Of course, there weren't many positive feelings floating around for him either. The way he had been treating Foodie was a concern for both her fans and detractors. Up until recently, her main issue with him was the way he had been mistreating her. But ever since he found himself another woman, that was Foodie's main concern.
Yes, I'm mad at her, obviously, about it. But her too, like...
Just look at the amount of beige she's wearing right now. She just looks like a human knee or something. just the cap, the skin tone, the... God.
She doesn't know. I'm not mad at her. She didn't understand why I was mad at her. So I have to educate her. And yes, I got how you could say he was my non-boyfriend. But no, he was my boyfriend.
Thank you, Scar.
We were now getting video after video from Foodie telling us about all the bad things he had done to her. So when she showed up in one of his live streams...
Oh, remember that live stream? Oh.
Audience let out a collective groan.
I came to apologize for what happened.
I find this very, for some reason, there's so many layers to this particular scene for me. I don't know why, but I just feel like he's manipulating her. She's manipulating him in a certain like backhanded way. And she's trying to manipulate the audience. It's
over the last week, I was being unreasonable and freaked out because I was jealous.
No, if you say sorry, say never mind. You're not gonna come say, don't tell me sorry after you talk about me all week. Doesn't work that way. You can't say sorry. You're gonna say sorry to everyone. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, not only me, because you do a lot.
I think she wanted us to see this. Like, she kept looking up at him. Like, she's kind of like pretending to be scared of him, but there's like this twinkle in her eye. You could almost see like she's not fully committed to it. That's just my opinion, though. See?
Everyone. Sorry,
Look at the
everyone. Sorry,
little
not only
wink.
me, because you do a lot.
See? And that smirk that she did right after that. Look at that shit.
I'm gonna say sorry to everyone. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, not only me, because you do a lot.
That's what I mean. I don't believe a word this woman says. Not one. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Pink Strawberry. How are you?
I was hoping that my coming here would be a private thing, but we accidentally had a mishap with the camera.
That's bullshit. She wanted people, like what Deb just said, she wanted people to know she was there because he wouldn't claim her. He wouldn't tell her he loved her. None of that shit, right?
And there you have it. So we are forced to be public about this.
Hey, Bertha, how are you, honey?
No, I am sorry. I messed up.
As if Foodie going back over there after repeatedly telling us how awful he wasn't embarrassing enough for her, he would chastise her in front of the audience for telling people they had ever been a real couple.
You keep talking like you were in a relationship. What is Christmas? What is New Year? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Foodie clearly felt embarrassed about crawling back to him.
See, I don't think she felt embarrassed. I disagree with him on this point. I don't think she felt embarrassed at all. I think she was so happy that they were finally in the same room on a camera. But again, that's just my opinion.
But to be fair to her, she did have a very good reason for going back.
I fucking missed him. I missed his dick, and I wanted to see him.
Foodie would often try and romanticize her non-relationship to her audience, hoping to get them back on side.
He was very, very, very loving yesterday. He shaved my head right down. We were laughing. He made me food like it was old times. It's like we don't know how to be together, but we don't know how to be without each other too.
Oh my God, that line. It's like he didn't like you ever, man, ever.
She could try her best and try and make it sound more than it was, but the audience weren't being fooled, and they had begun to lose patience with her.
Yes, even after everything. You're a lying liar. We don't feel sorry for you. You deserve this. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that you think that I deserve all kinds of pain because I'm not a perfect person. Thank you. I
love how she spins that. Like, that's not what they're saying. You don't have to be a perfect person. Like,
that makes you a good person to wish pain on somebody. You know that?
It was now Valentine's Day 2022. Foodie did not spend the day with him like she would have wanted. Instead, she watched him on a live stream while he was with the other woman.
Gird your loins. Oh, God.
Like my leggings?
You're sitting beside a fucking tank and you're going to make fun of my body? You're 145 pounds soaking wet. You're going to make fun of my body?
Like you just made fun of his body, but whatever.
Self.
40. You have this, but here.
You look like a fucking string bean. If you're not fit.
When you know how to wash this first, when you know how to wash this first, you know how to take shower, come talk.
Hey,
You're
Big
a
Red.
Loser.
TD is a fat, ugly.
Chantal,
you're so jealous.
Look at DJ. Look at DJ.
Dee in the background. It's wild.
This is more of a man than you'll ever.
Now, just picture Chantal is in a live stream, and these two are in another live stream, and they're arguing, and they're making fun of her. She's arguing with them, but they're just like laughing. It is the most. I don't even know. Surreal. Like, I can't believe we all lived through that. Like, did that really happen? Like, yeah, that really happened. We all were there. Exactly, diabetic.
Put a 1 in the chat. Nah, there's a popular guy. Yeah, you would know.
If I don't make you anything, why you buy this gift? Because of what? Because the deal? No deal. I got this with no deal, free.
Go to the clinic, you fucking brown nosing. The fucking STI clinic called me, you dumb fucking. You gave me gonorrhea once because you're a fucking cheater. Because you talk to thousands of women all day long on Messenger. That's
Now imagine talking to someone that you supposedly are in love with or infatuated with, whatever you want to call it, and then saying all this and then wanting them back and expecting them to want you back after. Like at some point, there's a certain line you cross, right? Where you just don't say nasty things because you could never unsay them, especially to people that you care about, right? Like, because who give a shit? Like people that you don't care about, say whatever you want, whatever, blah, 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 hurt their feelings, whatever. But the people that you actually care about, like you don't want to like step too far. You know what I mean? And they're just so toxic all the time.
desperate old women like Dee Dee.
And this is all the love that she knows, you know, demented. Absolutely.
Arthritis? Can you go for a walk? Can you walk at least 10 steps without being out of breath, honey?
Dee Dee, you were second choice. You were sleeping at my man's house, you dumb.
My man's house.
House? Whose house?
My man's
I'm not your man, you idiot.
Shut up. Shut up or I'm driving there right the now. I will drive there right the now.
And she has. She did.
You have an ugly comb over.
Oh.
You have an ugly bald head, so.
You,
Hey, Mr.
you
Next.
disgusting ghetto gatno whore.
Nobody's coming out of this looking good. Everyone involved looks like assholes here.
Pete's 100% right up there. Everyone involved looked like a dick. No one came out of this looking good. Everyone looked stupider than the person before them. Like it was just bad. And this lasted for so long. Hey, Freya. Right, Jane.
Now that he was with this other woman, Foodie, who had flip-flopped many times already between yes, he essayed me, and no, it was simply a misunderstanding, was now firmly back to yes, it did happen.
You've heard my stories. They were all true. Every single thing I said that he did happened. I've never been through that with a man. I've never had a man put his hands on me before. And
So
I guess I just
disrespectful.
was like, what the hell? Like I kind of just like blamed it on the coke. He's a very bad, dangerous man, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at.
I can't tell because your pupils are punching me in the face right now. Bertha Jean, thank you so much, honey. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my goodness. Wants to say hey and hugs to everyone. Love you, Farrah. I love you right back. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun with the fam, enjoying your time with them. Thank you for always being so supportive. Thank you so much, honey. Love ya.
He had already been accused at this point by Foodie of SA, and another woman, May, had also accused him of SA. Foodie used to be convinced that he didn't assault this other woman, but now she wasn't so sure.
With May, honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't want to say, but definitely it's a bit sus because knowing what I know about him now,
It sounded like Foodie had finally woken up and realized she should not go crawling back to him. The audience had warned her what he was like numerous times.
And because she has to constantly spite us, right? She has to constantly, if we tell her not to do something because it's dangerous, don't do that, she's going to do it just because we told her not to, right? That's why everyone ended up making their own channels and being like, okay, well then fine, after this, I'm going to talk to my buddies and we're going to talk about it then, you know?
Even reaction channels had warned her.
I'm sorry, FFG, I didn't listen to you. I am sorry for that.
Despite hating the other woman just days before,
Ghetto got no whore.
Foodie now seemed to be concerned for her well-being.
Yeah, I am scared for my own safety, but I'm also scared for hers. I don't care. She can hate me and be alive. Oh, we're going to break up now. No, this was horrible shit he did to me.
God.
You know, like, and potentially death future. Like, I don't want that for her. I don't. I really don't. I'm the new French fried girl, Dee Dee. Close. Yep.
Scar, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Ms. Chinooks, welcome. Midwest Bird Freak, hello, honey. Reese Lover, Lolcat, and Taz Tina, welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much, Scar. You're so kind. So kind. Guys, enjoy the emojis. Thank you so much, honey.
If Dee Dee wants to go home, you let her go home. I'm just offering Dee Dee. She might hear this and might be like, oh, God, I need to get away. Because I know what it was like being trapped there. He's like told women he's gonna kill them, and like he's a dangerous person. And I'm honestly legit. I know, like, all bullshit aside, you really think I'm just like faking it or whatever, but I'm actually a bit concerned for her. Like, I do, for her well-being.
She's not concerned for Dee Dee. She just wanted Dee Dee as far away from him as possible. That's all she wanted.
If not physical, at least emotional. I don't want her to stick around and
Exactly,
find out his true colors, because 9 months down the road, you'll be really sorry. You'll be really sorry. Dee Dee, hit me up somehow. If you need help in any way, I'm here for you to bring you
Can you imagine needing help and going to Chantal for help? Like, are you kidding?
back any time of the night. Yeah, I think now is a really good time, more than any.
Hey, Joanna.
For women to stick together.
Foodie talked about keeping this other woman safe. She would go on to talk about how she wanted to keep other women safe from him as well.
Not just one person. So I'm not going to, obviously, I'm protecting these people.
Which is why her next move confused many.
On February 27th, I sent an email. I had sent a couple emails to the detective with proof. Not proof, but like, sorry, not proof. Because you guys were all not there. So there's not really proof, but with just some information that I was supposed to get to him. And then I sent another email on February 27th. I did send the email. I will insert the screenshot here.
Hi. Upon further thought, I would like to retract my statement. I mean, those things did happen, but I find the possibility of a legal battle very overwhelming, especially since I don't think my mental health can handle this. I also have no proof. My word against his, and again, my mental health dealing with him in a battle.
And this is all because she didn't want to let him go. Because she's so freaking impulsive. She can't control anything about herself. Nothing at all. Oh my goodness. Bertha Boyle Jean, you gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You guys are so kind today. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much, honey. Let me see who got them. Jen VV, welcome. Georgia G.A. Peach, Sunny Days, Mons, Mrs. Muerta, Christy K, Vapor 34, Piddles the Piggles, that's a cute name, and Katie Turner. I think I got them all. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. I keep calling you Mr. Cardigan Girl. I don't know why. I can't get that name out of my head. Thank you, Bertha. Guys, enjoy your emojis, and please thank the lovely Bertha because she's always so generous. Thank you.
Cannot handle this. There is also the fact, and I hate so much to admit this, that I am still in love with him, even though he did all of those horrible things I'm accusing him of. I care about him and don't want to press charges on him. I'm so sorry. Foodie wanted to drop the charges against him because of her mental health, but many suspected she wanted to drop the charges for entirely different reasons.
She's literally the mukbanger who cried wolf. Sorry. Hey, Fadnama.
I don't remember if I had sent that email before or after going over there.
Yeah, Bebop. That was the email she sent to the detective or the police officer, whoever was in charge of her statement and stuff like that.
When I was there, things were like, we were talking as if like, it was so weird because like she was upstairs working, and so you have this other woman he's taking advantage of and using upstairs. And then
now imagine you've just reported this person to the police saying he did all these terrible, awful things to you, like chargeable crimes, right? And then you recant your statement and then go back to the house, and the other woman is there. I can't imagine voluntarily putting myself into a situation like that. Like, why would you want to go into someone's house if another woman is there? Like, you know what's going to happen. You know you're going there for a fight. You know you're going there to be confrontational. Why would you? But again, people that love drama, like Chantal, they do that kind of thing, you know?
You have me downstairs, like coming and bringing him stuff, and like,
I know I always call you that.
It seemed like we were just gonna like get back together or like make up or somehow try to make things work. So the first step.
Foodie went over to his place and thought they were getting back together. No.
Oh, she raged on her community tab, Drella, a little bit. So I think the next time she goes live, the trolls in her chat, and they are there, and under their full names, they are there trying to troll her. They are going to bring this up. they are going to bring this up, and girls, we better be ready.
No matter what he did,
if it doesn't come in the next live she comes on, it's going to come in the next one. I think maybe she'll try to control herself for the first one, and maybe she'll be successful, but who knows?
Or didn't do to her, as soon as he would call, she would go running back. What
Hey,
Foodie
honeybee.
needed was to get far away from him, somewhere far enough that if he did call her, she couldn't go crawling back. In March of 2022, Foodie would take a trip to Cuba, but instead of using it as a nice excuse to forget about him, she spent a lot of her time trying to make him jealous.
You would think
I have somebody come.
You would think she was like a 75-year-old lady on her vacation, by herself. No, she's in her 30s.
Come into my room at like 10:30 tonight.
Gonna moo-moo.
I'm gonna be at the bar tonight. And he's like, oh, okay, maybe I can meet you late. So then I was like, okay, so like what time, where? He's like, anywhere you want. I'm like, okay, so at the bar. And then he's like, or at your room. And I was like, oh.
This never happened. This never happened, you guys.
Or at my room. Which waiter is coming over tonight?
Leroy.
Is it weird? Like, is it weird that I'm like, I don't want us to really talk about it because I don't want to hurt their feelings? Even though I know he probably doesn't give a shit. I feel like maybe he would a little bit if I talk. Like, I know, like,
she wishes. She's talking about if she doesn't want to talk about all the men she met in Cuba because Natty Daddy would get jealous, right? So there's that. He didn't care. He just didn't care.
That's why I don't watch him, because like if you're trying
to
get over somebody,
never had a
wanna,
man
watch
in
what
Cuba.
they're doing and like who they're hooking up with. That would be torture. No, I mean it. How was the date? It was nice. The date. No, I just hung out a bit and.
She thinks she's so like, what's the word? Like, not irresistible, I guess. She thinks she's so irresistible that just men, they can't help themselves. They'll risk their jobs, even though they're broke and they need that work. They're going to risk their jobs just to have one night of passion with a Chantal Marie. God.
He's got the dong. He can get it on. Cuban men are so hot. Like, so hot. Like, this guy used to be a wrestler. So like, huge.
Sure.
Huge. I kept touching him. Like, you're so big.
Yeah. I'm sure a former wrestler came up to you. He was just pushing the other men aside that were trying to get to you. He's just like, wait. She's mine.
Okay, yes. I can confirm that, killer hot dog. We did make out, okay? Did I get a pic of him? Yeah. No.
It did not take long for the fake fun to stop. Foodie was not happy that her viewers were doubting her hookup story.
Another thing. I am sick of people with busted faces looking like a 500 miles of rough road, people with 80s hairdos coming for me saying I'm desperate and that nobody wants me except for money. I'm fucking hot, okay? And I'm good in bed. I'm an expert starfisher. I have a soft fupa.
Yep, she just said that. She's an excellent starfisher. This is soft fupa. Jesus.
And I'm pretty. So stop coming for me about that nobody wants to screw me, okay? Everybody wants me. Everybody wants to have sex with me.
I don't. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't want to have sex with Chantal Marie. 1. There's a 1.
When I go through drive-thrus, people give me extra sauce. Okay? When I go to resorts, I turn heads.
Yes, I will 1,000% agree with you. Yes, you turn heads.
So you better recognize. I see in a comment from one woman, her hair was out to here, all puffy and buffy, and her face was like this. Hey, Chantal, see me? But she has the nerve to sit there in the comments and be like, nobody wants this just for her money. But she has the nerve to sit there in the comments and be like, nobody wants this just for her money. Really? When's the last time anyone wanted you? Off out of here. And I don't, I hate coming for people's looks, but you know what? Bad, whatever.
Too bad. I'm sick of pretending like I'm a fucking saint. Yeah, I'm coming for their looks.
Foodie had also revealed how she felt traumatized.
And I was muted. I realized that. I was just saying that's why, like, she always comes after people's looks. But honestly, that's why it's okay to make fun of her looks, because she always comes after people's looks. So it's okay to make fun of hers. Don't ever tell yourself it's not, because she will not hesitate to do it to you.
Experience.
Bibi told me, you're going to one day be in Dee's bed with them. Oh my God, I hate myself right now. And he was so right. The whole experience freaked me out because, like, he knows how I feel about, that's the thing, he knows how I feel about, like, certain things sexually, and he still pressures them on me, like, with, like, threesomes and stuff. Like, he knows how I feel about it, and then he says, no, I love you, and he literally, like, pushed me into the room, and she was, like, just laying on the bed ready, and I was just like, oh my God. And I was so drunk, and I, like, threw up.
It's a great question, Mimi. I have no idea.
Right after.
With Foodie unhappy about taking part in the adult activities with him and the other woman, and with her unhappy that her audience...
Can we cue that song? I drove all night to get to you. Is that all right?
didn't believe she was hot enough, and with alcohol being brought into the mix...
Why did she shave her head? I think she just got sick of, like, putting the hair fibers in. I think it was just too much upkeep for her. She was losing a lot of hair. Her hair was going thinner, like it was getting thin. So I think she just decided to just, you know what? Can't beat them, join them. And I was like with her. I was like, good, do it. It's liberating, you know?
Mix. The audience knew that this rant could become...
I can't sing, so I don't care if you make fun of my singing. It's fine.
...become one of her most unhinged ever. And it did.
No. This is the Cuba rage.
Tomorrow. I want to go home, but I don't, because I'm going to miss him. I need him in Cuba. Help my problem, EG. And this fucking old piece of shit with wrinkly fucking balls, I hope he fucking... Honestly, this piece of shit ruined my whole fucking day at the lunch hall. He was in line going the fucking back at... and then fucking relish. Oh, go back to Canada to get your fucking relish, you piece of fucking old shit. You don't have relish on your burger. Ew. Wait.
The man just asked for relish for his burger, and it devolved into this. Like, talk about, like, zero self-control. Zero. Hey, Kimberlina, honey.
Problem.
Nice to see you.
Who gives a fuck? Ew. Wait. Problem. Who gives a fuck?
That was so good. Such a good bit.
Like Cuba really gives a shit about your wife, Mr. Relish Man. Guess what, Mr. Relish Man? Nobody gives a fuck about your white piece of shit wife in the fucking Western world, worrying about if your husband with saggy balls have fucking relish. Nobody gives a shit.
As well as having a problem with the white, saggy, bald relish man, Foodie took issue with her audience. Again.
Yeah, she wasn't even exactly perfect. She wasn't even that drunk. And especially in the beginning, she was not that drunk. She was pretending to be really drunk just so she can get all this hate out. It was so clear. That's what she was doing. It was just like, what is this? It was like the world's worst play, like brought to you by the world's worst, like, soap opera queen. She's bad. Bad actor.
Oh, well, good riddance then. Good riddance to me. Goodbye.
Do you know the relish man? The relish man, the relish man. Do you know the relish man? He lives in Cuba.
You know what? Fuck you. Says the queen of filters. Speak for yourself, bitch. Take your $2 and shove it up your ass.
I've always thought her hat in this, you know, when, especially in the 90s, like, people would put their baby girls in these really knit hats like that, and it would have a big, like, daisy in it, or like a big, huge, like, not a bow, but like whatever this is, like a rose. That's what this reminds me of. And sometimes they would make them for toddler girls. Like, I know, like, for some of my siblings, they, like, for the girls, my mom would have them in, like, those little things that went over the diapers, right? And it had a frill on the back, or like a little like a little daisy, or like a flower on the butt, right? So the kids could. That's what that reminds me of.
You're gonna need it. Sweet Jane, are you fucking retarded? Kindly go fuck yourself with a fucking broom, okay? How about that, Joyce? Suck it, bitch. You wish you were me in England, you fucking old piece of shit. The haters, the pieces of crap who bully me on a daily basis, I don't feel bad for manipulating them. Sorry.
Ranting about the relish man and the audience was all well and good, but viewers knew what the main course would be.
I just want to interject this here. One of the best parts of this stream was when Chantal was arguing with someone. I forget their screen name. I don't know. Meredith. But the person had like Meredith from the American version of The Office. They had Meredith as their like profile picture, and she was like making fun of this person who like she didn't realize it. It was incredible. It was so funny.
Despite everything that he's done to me, I just
And Geddes, yes, that's it.
Always, and I don't care about anyone else. I never do. I don't care. I fuck Renee every day here, and I don't care about him at all. I just love him so much.
I believe you.
And I can't help it. I hate it, and I don't want it, and I don't want to love him. He's not a bad person. He's not.
Vanessa, thank you so much for joining the membership. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the emojis, and if you'd like to join our Discord server, it's linked down below. Thank you. Welcome.
No, he's not. He's not a bad person. No, he's not. He's not.
Heidi, I think so. Yes, Heidi. She did say something along those lines. I don't want to bring it up, but you know what? Yeah. I think, yeah.
He's not. He's not a bad person. No. He's not. I try to forget him and fuck someone else. I've been fucking someone else for the past 4 nights. And I can't forget him. Even though I fucked someone else, I can't forget him. Yeah, I ate her pussy, so what? If you're a pussy, you hate on other women's pussy, you're a traitor to women. You know what? You're a traitor to women. I'm gonna be the first person on the internet to admit my pussy smells like fish. All right, my pussy smells like ricotta. Dee
ricotta.
You're disgusting. You have the nerve to call me a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking desperate loser, piece of shit fucking bitch with a gray pussy. Okay, your pussy is gray. So you.
Kelly, yes, all this rage. Well, I see. I don't know. She doesn't feel the same way about. She doesn't care about Salah. He's just a placeholder for someone else, right? I don't think the rage would be this bad unless he does something to humiliate her on the internet. I think then it would be, Bertha, thank you so much. Oh, the bad acting hurts. Yes, it certainly does. It really, really does. Thank you.
You know what? Go fuck yourself. I hope you fucking drain every fucking penny. Every fucking penny you have of your and your mother's on Natter. You desperate, lonely, short-haired, ugly motherfucking cunt. Okay?
She hates women. If you weren't sure if you were on the fence before.
Come at me, bitch. Come fucking at me. You're a bitch, Chantal. You're a fucking cunt with a fucking saggy, fucking droopy ass. And you look like a fucking man, and you're a fucking cunt. So fuck you. And you exploited your mother for fucking views? Her room 172 in Lachine.
And that's where Chantal doxes Dee Dee's mom when she was still alive in the nursing home. These people have no limits. The lady was in a nursing home. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
and you're desperate supporting him. I said I loved him. I don't love him. He's a fucking loser. Your teeth look like fucking urinals after a hurricane. You deserve Dee Dee. That's all your fucking life. Ooh, let's go make rice pudding for Dee Dee's fucking mother. You know what? The woman you're fucking right now looks older than her fucking mother. And
imagine being jealous of an elderly woman, someone's mom.
Group home. Oh yeah, you're winning at life. Dee Dee, he doesn't love you. I paid your rent and you treat me like I paid your fucking rent and you move on to fucking Dee Dee from Lachine with a gray pussy. I pay your rent and you fucking gray pussy.
Because this is how Chantal financially abuses minority men. She holds the fact that she has been either giving them money towards their food, towards their like rent. Remember how many times did we hear her say she pays his rent? She has every right to his house whenever she wants to go and say, like, who the fuck do you think you are? You think someone pays my rent, they're going to be allowed to just come into my house? No, that's not how that works. But that's what she does.
I'm going to post my pussy on OnlyFans right now. Right the fuck now. Right.
And she put it on OnlyFans, and she also put it on her community tab post. And that's where a lot of people got it from. I had a screenshot of it ages ago. Well, it was a blurred out picture, but it was like, you could see it was on the community tab post. But yeah.
Get the fuck now. All right. I post. Yeah.
Right, Gonzo?
I posted my vagina on OnlyFans. Go check it out, Sophia.
And that's the same vagina picture that Keemstar and all those lol cow weirdos looked at on their show when she came on and embarrassed herself so badly.
Check it out. Tell me if it's gray. Tell me if it's gray and smelly like fucking sweat, like you made me fucking eat her out with her fucking blindfold. She looks like fucking Stephen Harper with her fucking blindfold, and you made me eat her the fuck out. I fucking hate you, and I'm never ever fucking talking to you again in life. And you're an abusive piece of shit. Smacks women and fucking punches them out, but you're a piece of shit, aren't you? Never about to be homeless. No, because you know what, Mistress Rebecca, that's the sad thing about Dee Dee. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to her, and she'll eat it up because her ex gave her several black eyes, and she doesn't give a
First of all, it is not your audience's fucking business, or yours really, to know what happened to that woman with other people. For her to sit there and just like out her, it's not your fucking story to tell. You're a piece of shit, Chantal.
She's like, yes, another please. Here, hit me. She's a fucking idiot. She's seen everything that fucking happened.
This is why I say Chantal was not ever physically abused by Nodder. At least not the way that she claims. Absolutely not. That is not how someone who has been hit is going. That's just not it. That's not
her it. And fuck her. I don't give a shit. Like, I honestly give a shit if she gets punched out. I don't care. I don't care if she gets
just
fucking strangled. I don't care. She fucking. I don't care. I don't care if she gets fucking strangled. I don't care. She fucking doxed her fucking elderly mother, the dumb fucking cunt. I hope people call the retirement home and fucking harass her mother. I hope people call the retirement home and harass her mother.
So again, the next time you hear someone sticking up for Chantal or saying Chantal is not the worst person in girl world, you could just play them this video. And this is something, again, that she chose to upload to YouTube, to monetize it, to make money off of it, right? Keep that in mind. She chose to put this on the internet. It's not like someone filmed her having a rant in her house or like outside somewhere. Like, she put this on the internet for money.
You disgusting piece of Egyptian shit. I fucking hate him, guys. I'm going to.
Ryan, I honestly, I don't. She had just gotten her channel back. Don't forget. She got that channel back, what, the night before she left to go to Cuba? Hey, Welsh, how are you, honey? I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. But again, like, you chose to put this on there.
Lose it. You don't know what he put me through. You don't know what he put me through. You have no idea what he put me through. Listen,
You do. No, he just didn't want you, and you just chased him, and you just embarrassed yourself every day. It's basically what happened.
Little pink Egyptian dick is nothing on Renee's big, fat, veiny black cock. Yeah, big, 3 times your size. So shut up. Go fuck Dee Dee. No one cares. Seriously.
Like, can you, like, this is a mid to late 30s woman, right? Late 30s, because she's 41 now. Trying to make a man jealous by talking about a made up man's imaginary penor. Like, are you 14 years old and have never kissed a boy? Like, what? It's just no mature, like.
No one.
Oh yeah, she lost her channel. Do you want to know why she lost her channel, Jurella? Let's take a second and tell Jurella why she lost her channel. So the reason why Foodie lost her channel, she was fond of going on Omegle, right? And one day, a underage boy was on the other side of Omegle, and she was on a live stream. The boy flashed her. She flashed her live stream. So essentially, you could fill in the blank there. Yeah. Okay, Jane. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. And she pretty much lost her channel and then doubled down and was like, you didn't look like a little boy. Like, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. She lost her channel. And the night before she came to Cuba, which is where she is now in this video, she got her channel back.
No one cares. I hope people fucking contact
Hello, Home
your
Alone
mother's
legend.
nursing home and fucking cause shit for you for your whole life. I hope people make your life a living hell. I'm marrying Renee, and he's moving in with me with his son. I need kids.
She needs kids. Yeah, that's the last thing she needs is children.
Fucking son. And I love Renee. He's fucking hot.
Right, Firewall? Going live on Omegle, on a live stream, no less. Like, and she exposed all of the people who were watching that to that. Right? So it's just, I don't know how. I don't know why they gave it back to her. Honestly,
Out from behind. You don't care how fat the pussy is. He's not afraid of it.
oh my god. Post.
Pathetic.
Hey, Home Alone.
Someone told me that you love me. Come on, baby, come and show me. I'm so broken and lonely. I'd do anything for you. Baby, it's so easy to change me. All you have to do is claim me.
Love me.
Love me, touch me,
Take love me.
bend and break me. I just wanna be with you. But you, baby, you don't love me. All you wanna do is train me.
She fucking uploaded this to YouTube. She uploaded this to YouTube. Can you just? Yeah, the hair does look good on her. You're right. That is a good wig on her.
You make me so tired and you drain me. I swear I'm leaving you.
So cringy.
Taking part in a threesome, didn't win him back. Ranting about him on live stream, didn't win him back. Trying to make him jealous, also didn't win him back.
Babe, I just realized Mr. Snowflake is kind of like, you guys sound alike and you kind of look alike. You know why? It's the brown hair and the ginger beard. Why do you Northern Yanks have Yanks? I mean, Brits have the brown hair and the ginger beard.
Because we're so close to Scotland.
God.
Back. That song, surprisingly, didn't win him back. So what could she try next?
I'm a stalker. I had a moment of weakness and I knew that Nader was going to be in Gatineau. Heard that he was like,
all right, girls, keep your underwear on. I know you guys like the snowflake. I know. Look at you. Throw some cold water on the chat. Jesus.
meeting up with somebody else or staying with somebody else. I became psychotic, made a fucking fool of myself. Like, I rented a hotel room. It's something that could get me in trouble, so I didn't want to talk about it. Got a hotel room for myself. He is not allowed to be with me, so we're not allowed to be together right now, right? So I was trying to be smart and like, hey, I'm just going to drop off like a key in his room. I'm just going to rent a room nearby. No, it doesn't work that way. I really, 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 really wanted to do things differently after coming back from Cuba, not come online and rage about her and like freak out. Like, especially after the drunken rage I did about them, it was like, okay, at any moment they can charge me for harassment. Like, and they can charge me for like getting a hotel room. They can get me shit. So it's like, I'm trying to just, you know what I mean?
No, we have no idea what you mean because you're insane.
Do I still love him? Yeah, I do.
Guy Fieri, that's not very nice. What does that even mean? Shax.
I know. I'm sorry. I feel like a stalker.
Foodie could have used Cuba as a wake-up call, the rock bottom that probably should have made her want to make a change, but she didn't. She already had this reputation of an unhinged.
Oh, God. Jesus, that's a still for you. What do you guys think of that one? Elizabeth E., thank you so much for the super chat. Overdue for sending you a super chat. Gonna use it to ask, did you know red hair is a Neanderthal gene? I'm half ginger myself. Is it really? It's a Neanderthal gene? Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know much about red hair.
No, it's because it's like blue eyes. It's a genetic defect.
A genetic defect?
Mm-hmm.
But blue eyes.
Homo sapiens.
But blue eyes are dominant. Is red hair dominant too?
Yeah, it'll overtake the gene. That's why there's more people with blue hair and more gingers nowadays.
Okay, so if a parent A has brown hair and parent B has red hair, which would be the dominant gene?
The red hair.
Red hair is dominant over brown?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yep. Red hair is the mutation in your genes, so it overrides things like blue eyes.
Damn. Okay. The more you know. Thank you so much for the super chat, Elizabeth, and thank you for just like totally just sidelining my conversation. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you.
Hinged, unhygienic lol cow, and she kept that reputation up.
I have not brushed my teeth since I got back from Cuba.
Oh.
I know. It's just because I can't order a toothbrush with the food. I don't want to order just a
Oh God, that's right. Listen to this.
And she kept that reputation up.
I have not brushed my teeth since I got back from Cuba. I know. It's just
She had not brushed her teeth since she had been back from Cuba, and this says she had been back from Cuba. for weeks. Weeks.
Because I can't order a toothbrush with the food. I don't want to order just a toothbrush. I forgot to get it from the drugstore. That's the problem.
If I don't listen, I don't understand that. It takes a minute to brush your teeth. Literally a minute. It does not take a lot. You don't need to get a fancy toothbrush. Just brush your teeth.
All right. This is my reality. This is hard.
Oh, okay. Just pause.
It's not funny. Is there anything you can...
Food.
Fuck me. That like scared me. I wasn't ready for that one. And she laughs about it to this day. She still laughs about her garbage and her junky house.
It's not funny. Is there anything you can...
Foodie, whether she liked it or not, was fitting this.
I knew it was coming, but I still jumped. Hold on. The chat's going so fast. DoorDash and Uber let you order from their stores and you order food. They'll stop by the dollar store and pick up a toothbrush a week. And she told people this. Oh, that's right. Yep, you're right. Yeah.
Stereotype of a lol cow. Someone who couldn't change themselves for the better. She couldn't suddenly become clean and tidy, and she couldn't suddenly stop obsessing over him. After telling her audience they were not allowed to be together, Foodie was caught out in the reflection of a barbecue in one of his videos. Regular viewers knew that if she was back with him, that meant it was time for yet another story change.
I don't want to talk about the grape situation because it's very personal.
Hi, Amarna. Welcome.
I just feel bad talking about it when I know it bugs him so much to talk about stuff like that. I made it public and I shouldn't have. So that's why that's why I said I can't talk about stuff. It wasn't just about it being illegal, because it was, yes, technically I was legally able to talk about stuff.
Because that's what she wanted. She wanted to be shocking and she wanted to be gross and to be quirky. And that was supposed to be cool, right? Being really that disgusting was supposed to be this like personality trait or something, whatever she thought it was. It was not. And then she got pissed off and offended when people made fun of her for being gross on the internet. So it's just like, it's never ending freaking cycle, dude.
Stuff. I didn't lie for revenge, but
that is all she's got. You're right.
I exaggerated it. I did. Oh, so I did lie. So, well, it was a situation where he kind of like wanted to do something I didn't really want to do. And I guess I just put it on there because I didn't like it. I definitely exaggerated it by making it sound like... I don't remember even what I said, but...
See, she can't even remember her lies. That's the craziest part.
So that's all I'm going to say.
Someone's accusing someone else of DV, of rape, you know? That's serious, and she can't even remember what lies she told. And people to this day think she's a good person. She's just misunderstood. Are you fucking kidding me?
Here's the thing. I know we shouldn't be together because we aren't good for each other. But I love him.
Exactly, Joanna.
When Foodie loved him, the essay wasn't really essay. When she was mad at him, the essay was essay. Much of her audience had been wanting her to move on from him ever since the pair first met. And the audience were given a sliver of hope that might actually happen.
God, she looks like... She looks like every man you would avoid at some gross bar. Just some fat, nasty, sweaty, smelly, scummy, bald man that comes up to you or just looks your way. And you know, if you look anywhere near him, he's going to come up to you. So you just avoid that entire part of the room, like completely. You know what I'm talking about? That's what... Tell me she doesn't look like a motorcycle guy at the motorcycle bar.
Let's look up the Canadian Idol auditions.
Uncle Fester.
I can focus on that and bring my new boyfriend. I had a guy tell me once, you have the biggest vagina I've ever seen.
I like this wig on her. I'll give her that.
See? Can we go on this Tinder date with you? Well, yeah, you guys are coming. I think I'm just going to wait to meet guys. I think I'm going to wait for them to meet me. Like, I don't want to meet like blind date. It makes me too anxious. I got to block that guy now. I have no neck! None! So what the deal is, I'm going home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to that person. I will.
She is like, what's the name? Susan from the dentist office, you know, Susan knows how that office is run. If something happens with your insurance, Susan knows how to fix it. If they can't find your prescriptions or your medical records from the last time you were there, Susan knows where to find it. This is Susan.
I apologize to them. So I don't know. I really shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. I'm really sorry.
Vagina.
It's the guy. I'm going. I'm coming. I'm coming, boy.
Ugh, God.
That's him. Oh my God, that's him. That's him. I gotta go for real. That's him. Look. I gotta go, guys. He's really good at having conversation. He's really, really nice. There's nothing wrong with him. He would be amazing boy. He would be BB 2.0, like BB 2.0. He wants to come over tomorrow and everything. Like he really is into it.
Finally,
he really is into. If I make my eyes look really crazy, maybe you'll believe me.
she had met a nice guy, and there seemed to be genuine hope that Foodie would stop obsessing over the non-boyfriend.
I talked about Never, yeah. And then after I left, I messaged Never right away and said, I love you.
Documentary guy, hasn't
Who? Mr. Snowflake?
Yeah.
You would too, but you don't ever want to frickin' do it. It's the first thing I fell in love with was your frickin' voice. Nerd.
To many, it felt like this was just another attempt by Foodie to make him jealous. And
that was a drug dealer? Maybe. Yeah, could been. Looks like one, right? Greetings from Bulgaria. Thank me later. Okay, Firewall, greetings. Greeting from the United States.
when that didn't work, she went right back to her other mode. Rage.
Because I just woke up and realized the person I'm in love with.
How does one person get such terror? Like, I mean, these are the glasses. She bought these glasses voluntarily. Can you imagine? I bought these in a pack of 10 on Amazon. A pack of 10. Do you know what I typed in to find what these were? Ugly, square, rhinestone sunglasses. And this was the first hit on Amazon. I can't.
Is living.
Oh, thanks.
And is probably 12:54. Yep, his ass is probably still in her purple bed right now. I have the purple bed. I bought it on payment plan.
As frustrating as it was seeing her go back and forth with him, when she wasn't discussing him, her content was lacking.
You know what it sounds like?
What?
The British Bake Off commentator, the narrator.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are the things that they say? We don't want a soggy bottom.
No, welcome back to the tent.
We love Bake Off, though. Oh, God, the CPAP.
Content was lacking.
Good night, guys.
Someone's talking in the chat.
Watching Foodie Beauty do a sleep stream was not exactly the content her audience were wanting, but they never had to wait long for Foodie to mention him, and once again change her mind about how serious her accusations were.
I'm just really tired of being accused of
lying,
things that are not when people don't know the whole picture. So just being accused of lying about sexual assault and domestic violence. Maybe for him it's a bad thing that I talked about him and outed a lot of
Me too, Joanna. That Christopher was so crusty.
But for me, I used my community for the past year.
Hey, Dylan.
As
how are
a
you?
means of support.
Foodie told
she used her chat for the past X amount of years as therapy, and they are not therapists. They're just not therapists, Chantal.
Told us she was sick of people thinking she was lying about
Was that
sexual
Illyria?
assault.
I exaggerated it. I did. Oh, so I did lie. So, well,
She used her community as support whenever she needed to rant. But when she was back to loving him, she didn't seem to need that same community anymore.
Whatever I feel like opening up about that happens to me in my personal life, I will. And if you are somebody who's sensitive to trauma dumping or whatever you want to call it, then my channel is probably not going to be for you.
Going back and forth with him this many times was getting hard to watch for many.
Going forward, yeah, we still do talk. But like I've said many times, I don't know, going forward, what's going on. This is just where I am right now with everything. So our case is dropped. I just wanted to clear some of those things up. I'm not a liar. Anytime I've come on here and anytime we've had a fight, anything that's happened, I would come on right away and talk about it. So I didn't lie about any of those events. The timing and the motive for going to the police, though, I was on the fence a long time about it. And then that day I saw that I thought he was going to the police station. And then I just felt like, I just felt overwhelmed. Like, if I'm honest, I felt like a mixture of emotions, like between wanting to do, like feeling like the pressure of wanting to do the right thing. And then also being super jealous.
Just fucking word salad. Just word salad. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm just gonna let her play for you guys.
I'm not gonna lie and say that wasn't any motivator at all, because yeah, Dee Dee being there to me up.
Foodie admitted that going to the police to file a report against him for SA was partly due to being jealous. It was no wonder so many had turned against her.
That, like everything I was there for a long time, talked to the detective about everything, and I don't want to talk about all that. I just want to put it in the past and behind me. So I'm just gonna, I guess, continue to ignore comments for now. I think that's the price you have to pay with putting your shit there.
She knew that if that video was a live stream, she would receive backlash in real time, so she kept it as a video. People would not be happy that have been calling her out, but that's why it's especially strange that she decided to go on a panel and speak to other people.
When I say something, people run with, you fucking lied about it.
Okay,
No,
go ahead,
what
explain
happened
it.
is
Go ahead.
a situation, private situation between her and I don't want to talk about, and I'm not talking about it, happened, and it was a situation that made me uncomfortable because we don't communicate well, and this fact and all this other shit. Anyways, so no, I don't see it as that he was trying to assault me.
Now you're sticking up for him because the fucking orders dropped and you're in love with them, and at the time you were pissed that you blew it up. But dude, that is shitty. You can't be doing that shit. This is why people get bad names for that.
Okay, look.
If anyone knows this person here, Ms. Effing Wonderful, she's also referred to as MFW. So if you hear anyone ever talk about MFW, that's her.
Everything I said, I can't talk about it. I'm not saying anything else.
So
I'm not talking
why?
about it.
You made a video, dude.
No, because you guys are not. No, because I'm not telling the truth. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know the truth ever.
Okay.
Because
well,
I'm trying to have a friendship with Nader, and we worked it out behind the scenes.
Can we get him up here? What is he doing? What are you doing now? Get up here. Oh my God.
But we're trying to work. How am I gonna how it's true? How am I gonna try to have a friendship or whatever with him, and talk him and accuse him of that's private between us, behind the scenes.
But that wasn't a concern when you were fucking saying he assaulted me. You weren't thinking like this when that was all going down. Now you're trying to take, dude, don't even try, because I know what you're doing. You're trying to cover your ass. So I'm
not trying to cover my ass. I'm trying to make it private again. I'm trying to make it private. I don't want to.
Now you want to make it private, yeah? Because you look like an asshole.
I mean, she's not wrong. Think what you want about MFW, but she's not wrong here, you know?
You don't know the fucking details. You don't know the fucking details. You don't know the details. Something happened between Nader and I. I don't want to talk about what happened because I don't want to make him look bad. I don't want to. I want to make the situation.
She couldn't put the food down for a second, could she?
Go away publicly.
It can't happen though because you made it public.
Yes,
Once you make it public,
you made it public though. No, it won't go away publicly, but people will speculate what they want. Fine. Whatever.
So why not just get it all out?
No,
even if you look like an asshole, get it out.
With him. And it's private. I don't want to. I'm gonna have relationships with not talk about our private shit like that, shit that happened to us that we're trying to bury. That's why we went to the
I
hotel.
totally understand you're trying to bury it, but the thing is, you guys made it public, so it's no longer. It can't be anymore. It's impossible.
But I forever owe you my personal information.
No, I'm not saying you owe me anything. I
don't anybody. So I forever owe everybody.
No.
My right as a person.
But when you start talking about your problems, and then people are like, "Is everything okay?" Because you're spiraling on a webcam, on a live stream. They're not allowed to ask. You just talked about it 10 minutes ago. You know what I mean?
If I want to shut up,
don't go there.
If I want to shut up, any day I want to shut up.
Yeah. Vol is my husband. He's sitting right there. That's him. He's from North Yorkshire.
I have a right to do that.
Welcome back, Bertha.
If I want to look at and tell you something, and the next day I don't want to tell you the details, I have the right to do that. What information do I owe you? You don't have to.
Nobody's saying you do, but when you put out videos and then delete them and shit, and when we're just trying to clear up the story and you're even getting defensive with us, who clearly are not against you.
You're an asshole and you don't know the details. That's why
you won't get the fucking details.
And I didn't fucking make up the
details. It's even a half-ass story. How can you expect me not to come off like this and ask questions when you tell some
the details? Like you're a fucking asshole doing what? You don't even know what happened.
I don't like panels for that reason. You can't understand what anyone's even saying. I don't know.
Foodie was having a tough time on the panel. People wanted answers and she was not willing to give them. And it all got a bit too much for her.
I'm sorry for screaming at you, Katie. I just hate when people I'm so fed up with
Here
everything.
comes.
It's a tough situation.
Oh, look at her. She's so fed up with. Oh, look, she's sad. Performance.
It's a tough situation. It is. It's a tough situation.
It's not a situation that probably should have ever been public, because now
because people are going to have questions.
But impulsively, I really the YouTube community, my community really did, my real supporters, really did help me. Even some haters, help things, just see me see certain things. But I feel I don't know. I get all this shit from people who are fucking DV victims, expecting me to be a fucking DV spokesman, fucking hero, to always do the right thing, and I'm just I just can't. I don't know. I don't know how to act sometimes. I don't even know how to trust my own emotions and everything.
Foodie, while on the panel, said she didn't want to talk about it anymore. The situation that happened between him and her. She wanted to keep it private. She wanted the situation to go away publicly. She also told us that we would never know what really happened. Foodie would change her mind.
Every single thing. Every single fucking thing I said on that police report happened. When I actually went into the station to change it, it was because I remember on the way there, I was so what should I say? I was talking to Dee because not really want to talk to me right at the time. He was using Dee because I wasn't legally allowed to talk to him.
Exactly.
Because I pressed charges, right? So, and the only reason they let him out of jail was on the condition he has no contact with me. So then she was like, if you really want the charges to be dropped, because it wasn't up to me. I would try to drop the charges and they were like, he's already got a criminal history. The Crown has to decide. It's not up to you. But then I changed my statement and I kind of lied about it. Oh, I don't really remember. I was really high.
This is why you can't believe anything she says, right? Because how are you supposed to believe someone if they constantly lie to you? And it's our fault that we don't believe her? Fuck that. Fuck no, it's not. That's her fault because she can't ever tell the truth. If she didn't have such a terrible, it's not our fault that she's just a liar. That's what happens when you lie. People don't believe you.
Yeah, I was high. I mean, I did do coke that night, but I mean, I remember everything. I accused him of SA because of the anal sex thing. He still would bug me for it. It's he feels like it's his right to own my ass or something. It's so anyway, I went to a hotel.
Didn't Salah say that to Kybella? He owns her ass or something like that. Or am I just thinking of something else? Oh, Bama, I mailed out your thing today, so you should get that soon.
With him once, Hotel Monville, when we were just hanging out, and I didn't order him what he liked, and he got really mad. He's like, I'm not a animal, and then smacked me across the face.
I think her mother should still have her see someone, force her to see someone, 5150 her ass. Because this woman clearly, I know this was 3 years ago, but she's that Chantal that we're seeing right now. She's still very much in there,
And I was I was like, are you serious? I'm like, this is why you're
Clever more, yes, shorted reality.
Going to jail. And then he's like, see? He's like, how can you, he gets mad that I said that. Well, you can't fucking slap me whenever the fuck you want.
Foodie, now and again, would try and convince herself that he wasn't having an intimate relationship with the other woman. Now, though, she seemed to understand just how stupid that sounded.
I know, he's been fucking her the whole time. He's so adamant he doesn't fuck her, but your balls smell like pussy yesterday. And then when I go to the bathroom, I came out and then I seen him kind of do something to her, he probably does that to her with me, when I go to the bathroom. I'm such an ass, stupid idiot.
Realizing that him and the other woman were more than just friends,
Kelly, apparently they know. I'm sure that they've been emailed multiple times. I'm sure people in the community have harassed his family, but yeah, apparently they know. Who knows? I mean, listen, Salah's sisters are like one of them, two of them are on like YouTube, or at least one of them is. People have talked to them and like, I've seen people comment on their videos, so they know about YouTube, and I'm sure they know who the reaction channels are. Can you imagine? My God.
Angered Foodie, and she took her frustrations out on the other woman.
All of those messages I've sent to you is because you and Nether are responsible for me being crazy like this.
Nope. It's no one else's responsibility. If you're insane, it is not my responsibility. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. Like, it's not anyone else's responsibility how you behave. I'm not going to blame anybody else.
Are responsible for worsening my mental health. The way you've played and manipulated me over the past few months is your fault, and I'm going to prove it. I have all the transcripts. My therapist has all the transcripts, honey. All the transcripts.
She didn't have a therapist.
Yeah. You heard me freaking out every time. You knew you were the problem, and he knew you were the problem, and you kept egging me on, making fun of me on live stream over and over and over and over. Oh,
So you expect these people to respect you when you don't respect yourself. Again, if you don't respect yourself, how could you expect anyone else to respect you? Chantal doesn't respect herself. Why should we?
Oh, you can fit both your legs in her pants? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
It seemed like no matter how badly he treated Foodie, she would always give him another chance.
So yeah, I do love this man. He did not sexually assault me. He's innocent of that.
Now that she was back to liking him, it meant she was back to telling her audience where to go.
Okay, Jane.
The very same audience she had used as support so many times before.
Yes, I'm blocking people who are not supportive. Yes, I'm going to have this attitude forever. So if you don't like it, goodbye. Go yourself. Bye.
She does.
Number one, people say you're a bad person. You're a bad person. No, people do bad things. Doesn't make person a bad person. Okay? A person is...
Every time you have a hard choice to make, you always make the wrong choice. You always make the choice that you shouldn't choose. So, I mean, at some point, it's not the decision maker. Like, it's not the decision, it's the decision maker that's the problem.
It's a complex individual. Your actions don't define you because
Really? Your actions don't define you? I don't know. How people treat you defines you. How people like act defines you. Kathy with a kicking K. Thank you so much for the super sticker, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Logic then, only your bad actions define you. Okay? So if you're saying your bad actions define somebody, so do their good actions. So does all their good actions. So does everything supportive Natter does for me. He is really good in my life. I like him there, and that's where he's going to stay.
Hey, Breezy. How are you, honey?
No, and actually, that's what I explained to her. I said, like, look, I know I've said some really fucked up shit to you.
Oh, Bertha, thank you so much for the super chat. She makes choices out of selfish want, and then it's everyone else's fault. She's a true narcissistic person with ODD. Absolutely she is. There are so many different things we could just like narcissism, ODD, like just there's so many things.
You know, because she's like on the verge of like wanting to get me on harassment. I felt like I was being lied to, like they were being really secretive, and it was driving me nuts. And I felt like I was being manipulated from the beginning. Like I come back from Windsor. Here I expect to work it out with my boyfriend. She's been watching.
He wasn't your boyfriend. You didn't date him. You dated him for like a week. He wasn't your boyfriend. He was not yours. Because you paid his rent does not mean you own him.
Watching me for 2 years, so you clearly see
psycho behavior.
That I love this man, and you inserting yourself in everything is making it worse. But then at the same time, if he wants his friend there to stay with him while we're fighting, I mean, I press charges on. So what is he supposed to do? Be on the street? Be alone? You know what I mean? So he needed that support there too. And actually, if you go watch our videos together,
listen to this. It's so pathetic.
If you go watch the car karaoke together in the daytime one, where he's wearing the blue and red shirt, he's loving in that video and shows me off at the end. So to say that
swimming caps.
Yeah, like a swimming cap. But did you hear her, guys? Listen to that.
If you go watch the car karaoke together in the daytime one, where he's wearing the blue and red shirt, he's loving in that video and shows me off at the end. So
that's all she wants. She wants someone who she thinks looks good, who's going to show her off. Can you imagine wanting to be shown off? Like, what does that even mean? You don't want to be a trophy wife or a trophy husband. You want to be more than that. But he just showed me off. He doesn't. Oh God.
To say that, I don't think it's for people like he won't claim you. No, not until things are good with us. You don't claim someone who puts charges on you.
Okay.
Foodie was lucky she had an audience at this point. And once again, she would change her mind and need her audience for support.
I blocked him for good. But it really pisses me off to hear him say, like, he specifically goes out of his way to be like, I don't have a girlfriend. Here's why you have a girlfriend now, okay? You can call me your not girlfriend, just like...
If a man said to me, you are not my girlfriend, I'm not going to sit there and argue that, yes, I am your girlfriend. Like, what the... I just don't... there's no words. I just can't.
You can lie your way out of a lot of shit, but I have, like, literal DMs of you literally telling me you love me and that you want to live with me.
Oh, my God.
There seemed to be no ending to this. Her changing her mind on whether or not he was a good guy. Her changing her mind on whether or not she had been SA'd.
Chantal does not need to be forced into telling her story.
Don't forget, Chantal was seriously considering buying one of those real dolls for herself as a boyfriend. And she wasn't kidding. And we heard her yesterday in the live stream, yesterday or the day before, her and Salah were in that like department store in the appliance section. Like, she even said, like, should we play store? Can we play store with this? She's a fucking child.
Exactly, and that's what it is. That's what it was.
She has her grip on reality is non-existent.
Channel. Are you lying or you're not? So are you lying or you're not? Are you lying or you're not? You think it's easy to come on here and say that your fucking boyfriend ass raped you? No, it's not. So go fuck yourself.
Foodie was now angry with him, live streaming and drinking. The last time that happened, we
Trigger
got
warning.
Cuba
Trigger warning. This is pumped up kicks.
rage. We didn't know what we would get this time, but it started off much more fun than Cuba.
Oh my God. Remember exactly, bent-faced. You know, if you need help, you know what to do. You know what the signal is, guys.
The only way I'll ever talk to you is anything. Prove it. If the next thing you make on live stream is falafel, if the next thing you make on live stream is vermicelli, then you'll love me. Hey, are you reacting to me?
Fuck face.
What?
Fuck face.
Yeah, but somebody said you're reacting to.
He's calling her fat face. I'm going to put I watched Pulpies. I'm going to put the captions on because that was a good idea what he did.
It's you, asshole. You're reacting to me. I'm not reacting to you.
I'm reacting to you. I like the fuck face.
Oh.
And who gives a fuck if I react to you?
I care. You have no reason to be mean to me.
Yeah.
What do you have to be mean to me about? Oh. Say you love me.
Where's my thumbnail?
I'm drunk and on live. I gotta go. This is a promise. If I ever talk to him again, you can hate me.
This is a middle-aged woman.
Hello.
You told me to go take my medication?
Huh?
My medication?
Why are you taking today?
Why don't you have to admit to people you love me?
That's what I'm saying. Take medication. You don't believe me. And now people believe me. Go take your medication.
So it didn't start out as awful as Cuba Rage, but the more she drank, and the longer the stream went on, it felt like we might get something close to Cuba Rage. And we did.
Why do you hate me for loving him? It's not my fault. I can't help it. You don't deserve me. You know, that motorcycle guy offered to take me on an actual date, actually loves me and tells me every day, and still I only love you because I'm stupid and I fucking hate myself for loving you, and I fucking hate that I'm destroying my life for you. I'm Real Stream News. You're calling me trash? Are you serious?
I mean, look at her. She looks like God.
Hypocritical piece of. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? You're really gonna
If I ever beg someone to love me, just please end it. Please end it.
ignore me like that? You really? You're gonna ignore me like that? For real? For real? You're gonna ignore me like that? You're gonna ignore me like that? My boyfriend's calling me. Do you think he loves me?
I think he loves himself.
But do you think he loves me honestly, objectively?
This part of the documentary, I think Mr. Snowflake, I want to give it to him for this part. The next few minutes, such incredible editing. I don't know if he edited it or Jimmy edited it. Whoever edited this, so good. Just so good.
Probably not.
Not even a little?
I think he loves you as an extension of himself. He loves you as a possession.
I'm sorry.
It's not even a real cry. Look at her.
Might be too drunk to stay online.
Pete's loves me more than he loves anyone in the planet. Do you want me to make up with Pete? He's a good kisser.
Dun it, dun it, dun it. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay.
Why did I kiss you?
Because you're drunk. You have absolutely no impulse control or sense.
Oh,
fuck me.
Sorry.
Foodie kissed Pete. Many considered this SA. Pete considered this SA. We saw her drunk forcing herself on you. I know she's your friend, but that's abuse. And you're accepting it because she pays rent. A lot of trans women suffer this kind of abuse quietly. Please don't. Go to the police, seek help. You deserve better. It was technically SA, sure, but at no point has she ever made me feel in danger. So it was...
Those are Pete's own words. So Pete's saying it was technically SA, yes, sure, but at no point has she ever made me feel in danger. So it was easy trespass for me to forgive. She has committed SA. We've heard it from her victim. We've heard it from the other person. We saw it with our own eyes. We didn't make this up. No one's like exaggerating anything. Pete said, yes, technically it was SA. I didn't feel like I was in danger, but it's still SA. You don't have to feel like you're in danger for it to be SA, which is really important to remember, you know?
It was easy trespass for me to forgive. Foodie kissing Pete was not the only egregious thing she did in that stream. The Uvalde school shooting had just happened several days before Foodie's livestream, and she thought it was a good idea to put on the song Pumped Up Kicks. The song is about a troubled youth who fantasizes about shooting up his school. Foodie put on that song, and then...
So she's doing the finger guns.
Do you think people are right to hate me for liking this song?
Like I said, it was just the timing of when you listened to it was suboptimal.
Okay, but I would give my life for all those kids who lost their
She's
life.
full of shit. She didn't give a shit.
People don't care about that. Am I wrong or what? Is that song to me is satire? Well, I mean, is it not the American anthem or no? There you go. Leading.
No, it's not the American anthem. School shootings are a real fucking problem in this country. Children are dying. It's not funny. It's not satire. It's not a joke. It's not our national anthem. It's horrific. Whether or not you have kids, I'm sure there are kids in all of our lives. All of us know at least one child who goes to school, right?
Cause of death for kids is shooting, right?
Yep.
And that would never happen in Canada, right?
Pretty much.
If I could die today to give my life for every kid, if for never being shot, I would do it.
See, she's not so drunk that she doesn't know what she's still trying to be manipulative. She's saying, oh, it's your American anthem, blah, 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 blah. It's a satire, guys. It's just funny, huh? And then in the second breath, she wants to make sure she could say, I'm a hero. I would save every child. No, you wouldn't.
I would do it. I promise you. On my life, I would give my
Your life is worthless.
Would you?
Honestly.
Maybe not the best topic for when you're...
No, but I mean it. I mean it, Pete. Does that not bother you?
Mm-hmm. No, they just thought the timing of when you listened to it was questionable.
Is that not a perfect time to listen to Foster the Kids?
Exactly, Bertha Boyle Jean. Like, these kids don't know what, like, I can't imagine.
Kids? professional people, or is that is that tacky?
It was tacky.
It was tacky. Would you die for 19 kids? Orange size exit wound in their backs because of a sight rifles, leaving an orange size exit wound.
I'm so glad she's in Kuwait. She belongs in Kuwait, doesn't she, guys? She really does. She belongs there, far away from this part of the world, and just stay there, Chantal. I hear it's a lovely place. I hear that it's better than Canada, supposedly. So stay there forever and ever.
Nobody has the right to own it. These children deserve a fucking life, and they're being brought up by mothers who can't afford to work more than minimum wage.
I love the fact that she's calling this a poor person problem, because these mothers have to work a minimum wage job and they can't afford to care about their kids. Who the fuck do you think you are? Also, didn't you always bitch and complain that your mom was a welfare mom? So are you just projecting about your mother?
They don't give a fuck about their kids because they can't afford to.
Just because you're poor and you have to work does not mean you don't care about your children. I know you don't need me to hear me say that, but just because she's so disgusting that I'm trying to offset it a little bit.
In a world of the free and the land of the free.
For English Virgo, that was very well said. English says, yep, the heat is good practice for her eternal spot in the burning pit.
Free. Kids, if you can't take care of your children, please give them to me. I promise you. Please tell them I would give them anything to give them a good life.
Drink some water.
No.
Yes.
No.
Please drink some water.
And don't forget when Timbit died and Pete was so depressed, she would not. Now look what Pete is doing after she just SA'd this man, and those are his words. Look at him waiting with her, letting her get it out, letting her calm down, bringing her water, trying to sober her up. That's a friend. This is more of a friend than she will ever deserve. Okay. But when Timbit died and everyone in her chat gave her shit because she couldn't be away from Nodder for one night to help Pete just get through the first couple days without his cat. But look at what he's doing for her. And I'm not a Pete's fan,
That's why you need to drink some water, because right now
Bertha, right?
Don't leave me. Sit.
Look, listen to this right here.
Don't leave me. Sit.
Don't leave me. Sit. I pay the bills. Don't leave me. Sit down. You have to take care of me. I'm taking care of you. You have to take care of me. Same thing with Salah. Same thing with Natty Daddy. Right? That's what she does.
Can we adopt children?
No.
I want to have children.
Sit. And she says,
I want to have children.
Don't forget, she just SA'd him. Just SA'd him.
Don't leave me. Sit. Can we adopt children?
No.
Can we adopt children?
I want to have children.
Financial abuse. Yes.
Just
no.
But don't forget, I know we all really can't stand this beast on the screen right now. Don't forget, she's alone in the world. She doesn't have a single person that gives a fig about her. So she is getting her karma. I know it doesn't look like it, but guys, she is constantly in pain. Her teeth are rotting out of her head. Her hair has left the building. Her hair won't even stay with her, okay? You think Salah is going to stay with her? Her freaking hair follicles have gone. So this is her karma. I know, big sip. Big hugs. It's almost over. How evil she looks. My God. Ugh.
Finger this drunk? Yes.
Yes, and I just made fun of it. I just went like this. I just went like this.
So she knows, she's cognizant and like she's aware. She's cognizant enough to know that she just made fun of it. I just went like, she did the gesture, and she did the little pew pew gesture. She's aware. I just made fun of it. I just went like this. I just went like this. Hey, goodbye, Kyle. How are you, honey?
What are people saying now? You know, you Americans are f***ed up. You kill kids more. This is
Speaking on behalf of every American and even the ones that do not, that we're all divided right now. We all can't stand each other right now, but fuck you, Chantal. Go back to wherever pit, whatever disgusting, decrepit place, egg that you hatched from, and go back there. You're such a piece of crap.
statistics. I'm sorry.
Americans kill kids, she said. Yes, that's what she just said. I'll tap that back so you could hear it.
What are people saying now? You know, you Americans are f***ed up. You kill kids more. This is statistics. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, look.
There was an awful lot not to like there, and I was trying to think of a way
That's
how
true,
to
Farrell.
put it into words, just how awful it was. But then I saw a clip by...
It's hard not to get like, exactly, Joanna, like she's rage baiting in that big time, but it's hard not to get to feel that because like I said, everyone knows a kid in school, you know, like everyone knows somebody in school. Like it's such a terrible thing when it happens that it just, I don't know.
A lovely chap named Pulpy Syntax.
Yay!
Who summed it up better than I ever could. So over to you, Pulpy.
Well, I mean, is it not the American anthem or no?
Shut the fuck up. Could you imagine? Here's the thing as well. Like, I have to take this out of context. Well, not out of context. I have to take this out of direct impact, right? Because I am not American, as much as Chantal seems to think I am. I'm not American. I do not have that same understanding or struggle or connection to like the tragedy or the tragedies that continue, right? I don't. But if a traumatic event happened in my country that was impacted by legislature or culture or any of those things, and I was watching some drunk fuck on the internet saying that, well, you know, this tragedy happened, and so this song is appropriate and is now, Zach, your Australian national anthem. What a bitch. What a bitch. Hey, Mick, thanks for the super chat again.
And this is why it's so important that there are reaction channels, because she is trying to paint herself in a different way that she just is not that person. Like she's not the person she's claiming to be. This is who she is. This is her, right? We must protect Pulpy. Pulpy is bae. I hate that phrase, but Pulpy is bae. Pulpy, I need to talk to Pulpy. Pulpy, I want to make some prayer candles, some Saint Pulpy prayer candles. We should do it. Can I do it? Please let me know. It'd be fun.
Says, thank you, Pulpy. No, thank you, mate. Like,
period.
Again, like I'm not the most knowledgeable. I'm not the most educated. I'm not the individual. Nobody has all the answers, and I'm not presenting it as such. But just like as a human, like don't antagonize people based on tragedies that they suffer, be it locally, nationally, like as a human being.
Stop talking about women being abused with glee in your eyes. Stop talking about kids getting hit and all sorts of terrible things with glee in your eyes as a gotcha to someone because you don't like the person it's attached to. Grow the fuck up, maybe. Learn something once.
Any of those things. But Chantal just goes out of her way to make people upset because she loves the attention. It doesn't matter whether or not it's negative or positive. It's also not how satire works. Thank you, Pac. Anyway.
Again, just like after Cuba Rage, after her latest embarrassment of a stream, she had not learned her lesson and was still obsessed with a man who didn't even like her. But many people enjoyed watching her rage, and that's exactly what she did when he exposed the sock accounts she had been using to contact him when she wasn't allowed to.
You will massage my glorious fupa? Why did you call me Krista B-I-Zion?
Deep lore. That was one of her, that I can't even say that name, but that was one of her sock accounts.
Why did you call me Krista B-I-Zion? Why did you call me that?
I told him the bangs deranged bunny. Yes, I told him, like, you just need to brush him out, and, like, you know, he didn't listen to me though. I don't think he saw my chat.
Why did you call me that? Answer me. Oh, really? So he wants to admit that he was seeing me when he was on probation? Is that what he's doing? Oh, okay. Let's go there. Let's go there.
Uh-oh.
So, you stupid motherfucker, you broke the law. You're so stupid. What is he going to show? What is he going to show? What is he going to show?
She's reading the chat as she's driving. Look at her. She's pulling into traffic reading the chat.
You want to go there? You want to go there, you stupid motherfucker? So, you want the truth? Since he's bringing up Krista Bizayo, that is another Maria Pondu account. I'm not looking at the chat. That is another Maria Pondu account that I created to talk to him while he was not allowed to talk to me. So, the whole time that he was not allowed to talk to me, he was talking to me the whole time. And that's what you're going to show proof of that? There you go. What else? Every single thing you think you're going to out me for will make you look 10 times worse. Absolutely. You think you're smart with Dee Dee, you're going to over.
This is what I mean. Like, people that would do this to people who they cared about at one point would just drag them through the mud. If you see people doing this to people that they once cared about, just stay away from them. Because you don't think they're going to do it to you. Of course they're going to do it to you. Right? Salah thinks that, oh, this Nodder's the problem. No, honey. It's Chantal. Like, Nodder's a piece of crap. Don't get me wrong. But Chantal is also a piece of crap. You know?
Do it, Nodder. I fucking dare you. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. You have no idea what I've recorded when we were together. You have no idea what I have recorded. No idea.
Why would you record that? Like, what kind of mind? If I'm spending time with my husband, I'm not recording him to I don't know. What would you record someone to just like what they were saying, or like to get them later on, to catch them in talking? I don't know. Like, who thinks like that? Sarah Lee is all over my channel. Sarah Lee as Chantal, she is up my butt, dude.
Idea. Do it.
She's been up my butt since day one, though. I don't know why.
Are you fucking serious?
Living.
Okay. So Krista Bizayo, yeah, I made an account to message him like privately because obviously being careful, I wasn't legally allowed to be with him. But
so you went against the ruling that you put into place, that you initiated this. You went to remember we watched her go to the police station all happy.
We did. Like, you sure you want me to talk? Because you'll look so much worse. You will always, always look so much worse. You do not want to f- with me. You do not want to f- with me, Mr.
People that say that are nuts. You do not want to fuck with me. You do not want to fuck with me. What are you going to do? Sit on him? Like, what's she going to do, really, honestly?
In green peen. Trust me and believe. Trust me and believe. Shut your mouth. Take the loss. Keep doing your shitty cooking videos with do and shoot and just shut your mouth while you're ahead, because you know what? You're going to look so much worse. So much worse. I will never be able to be with you. No one will ever be able to be with you because you're just going to keep blaming everyone else for your fucking mistakes, and you're going to keep being a shitty person to people.
She told her non-boyfriend that no one will ever be able to be with you, but that was not true. He and the other woman would announce to YouTube that they were now officially a couple.
Ta-da!
Are they fucking for real? You're not making me mad. You're not making me jealous. Oh. So now they confess to sleeping together. You said you don't sleep with her. So that's proof that you're a fucking scammer. Really? Oh my God. Oh, I hate them. Of course they're taunting me. Your little plan? I don't care. I'm going to go on living my life, plowing men who don't use me or
plowing men who don't use me. If you have to describe yourself as plowing men, you can guarantee those men are using you. Plowing? Who says that? I'm going to go plow a bunch of men. I've never heard a woman say that in my life. I'm going to go plow. Have you ever heard a guy say that, babe? He can't hear me, even though he's listening to my stream.
It's more of a.
But have you ever? What?
I'm plowing that bird.
I'm plowing that bird.
Yeah, but that would never. That's just a weird fucking phrase.
Like, who says that? Oh God.
Abuse me and are way hotter than you, but you are a abuser, sexual assaulter, going to prison. I'm going to tell in detail the whole story about that because I'm tired of people thinking I'm a liar about SA. That he's disgusting. He's using you for everything you have. And honestly, it's sad that you don't see it. So the whole outing of their relationship is to get back at me. Like he's obsessed. Like he's obsessed. I don't care. I mean, he's
Okay, hold on. Someone wants me to put. Hold on. Okay,
controlling and abusive, but he thinks he's a dom. He's not. I hope you go to prison. I hope you go. You belong there for everything you've ever. You not even just for what you did to May. What you did to me, you deserve to be in prison for. For every time you put your hand on me. Yeah, I'm gonna still talk about you. Of things that you've done to me need to be outed. I'm prettier than Dee Dee. I know. It doesn't make me mad at all. I don't care.
Keep that in mind. One sec. Do. 3 years later. Turbo titties. Now, if you guys want to say, do you think she's not suffering her karma? Can you guys really tell me you don't think she's suffering? Look at that face. Look at that face. That is karma. I'm sorry. I'm going to die on that hill, though.
So thankful that I'm over their shit. You're a woman abusing criminal and you belong in prison. He really thinks I'm jealous of Dee Dee. That's funny. Like, he really still thinks I want him. That's fucking funny. I have no feeling for him. Like, I have more feeling for the jar of olives in my fridge right now. Give me a break. You've helped him for nothing. He's a piece of crap. Abusive piece of crap. So then he paced around the room and then he, out of nowhere, he just fucking smacked me. Like, I didn't see him do it, but I felt it. I hope you go to prison. I hope you go to prison. He's an abuser. He fucking flicked a lit cigarette at me and burned me on my arm. He fucking hit me. He beat on me. He ripped my heart out and nowhere he just fucking smacked me. Like, I didn't see him do it, but I felt it. I hope you go to prison. I hope you go to prison. He's an abuser. He fucking flicked a lit cigarette at me and
he flicked a lit cigarette at me. 3 years later, he burnt cigarettes out on me. He put cigarettes out on me.
Burned me on my arm. He fucking hit me.
You don't want to say punch because he didn't punch you, did he? He didn't hit you because listen, anyone that knows if you ever listen, I'm talking to my girls in here now for a second. Since I have like 90% of my viewers are girls, right? We're girls. We're the girls. Every time, and I'm going to talk about something serious. Every time you get hit by a man, you can remember it. Especially if it's like a romantic relationship, right? It gets burnt into your memory. You can remember, maybe you don't remember every single part of the memory, but you remember what they did to you, right? She's so full of shit.
Beat on me. He ripped my heart out and I put it right the back in.
Despite her protests, it was clear she was jealous of his new
welcome
relationship
here, if you're
with
a dude.
the other woman, making Foodie the other woman now. And she could act like she was happy it was all over.
I'm so thankful that I'm over their shit.
But if it was up to her, it would have never ended. She could never end things with him, and we all knew it.
Like, I would ever go back there. Never in a million years. Never, don't ever contact me. Like, I swear, I will. If you contact me ever again.
Yes, Bertha. Exactly. You just remember it, right? That's how you know. That's how I could just look at her. I know you're lying. I could tell by the shit coming out of your mouth, you're fucking lying. And I'm not a stupid person. Like, I know what she's doing.
No, don't ever. If he thinks I'm going to.
Exactly, Joanna. Exactly. That's a great point. No one talks about that enough. Joanna says, and you would never move across the world for a man you didn't know. Exactly. That is a great point. You're in that vulnerable state For a lot of people, finances are tied up in that, but she didn't have that problem. So she didn't have that huge burden on, because she had all the resources she needed to get all the help she needed, right? If this was real. Why do you think she doesn't want to talk to a therapist about this? Because the therapist is going to remember what she says, right? Because that's kind of their job. And she can't keep a story straight, and the therapist is going to lie to her. Come on.
To talk to him ever again after this, he's on drugs. If I ever talk about them again, hang me, and I'm never ever.
I'm not going to do that, but you talk about them. I think Hectic Llama, shout out Hectic Llama, great channel. Go check her out. Hectic Llama has a great little recent video out there about all the times Chantal has talked about him in the past couple of years since she's been in Kuwait. You should go check that out. It's really good.
Ever talking to you again in life.
Before he came into Foodie's world, she was already viewed as a lol cow, but her behaviour while with him changed the view on her from just another lol cow to someone much, much worse.
I exaggerated it. I did.
There were so many things she did while he was around that were not okay. Her being under the
She just admitted she exaggerated it.
cow to someone much, much worse.
I exaggerated it. I did.
There were so many things she did while he was around that were not okay. Her being under the influence, then driving home. Her tirade while in Cuba. Her drunken stream doing finger guns, and her being obnoxious while talking about a very serious matter, going back and forth on whether or not she had been SA'd, and Foodie using her audience when it suited her.
I love the money. I love money, but I love you guys more.
She lost so much support during this era with him, and it was her fault. But now that...
I just say I'm so proud of everyone in this room. Like, even if you haven't experienced DV yourself, just like being kind to people who have actually experienced DV, and it is so important. So thank you guys for being so cool in the chat. Thank you guys for sharing your stories. I really appreciate it. Trauma dump if you got a trauma dump, because that's what we're here for right now. This is the topic du jour, so it's all good. I hope you guys, hugs to everybody in here. We survived. We did the damn thing. Congratulations. Now we're watching someone lie about it. So here we are. No wonder why we're pissed, right? There's a reason why people get mad at her. And this is a perfect example, because people actually in this community actually have gone through this. And when we see her minimizing this and just making it a fucking mockery and a joke, it pisses a lot of people off.
He was officially with someone else. Maybe now she could move on and find a man who wasn't as problematic as he was.
Yes! Oh, that was a banger. Ready?
And find a man who wasn't as problematic as he was.
Mr. Snowflake, you cannot. Props to Jimmy. I think Jimmy edits for him. Maybe he does. I don't know. Whoever edits your videos, Mr. Snowflake. The last quarter of your video was fantastic with the editing. Can you not make us wait so long? Please don't make us wait so long for the next one. We need this. We need to see, like, we need to not humiliate, but like, we need to like show all the grossness of Salah while we're still within that era, right? And this is why Mr. Snowflake is respected. And this is why Foodie Beauty hates this man. He hates this man. And I love it. He's such a good storyteller. Okay. Because you know why he's like universally respected across this community is because he takes her own words and just shows her words. So she sits there and says, like, everyone lies about her, and she says the same thing about him. But as we all see, those are her words. Did anyone watch Pulpy's cover of this, Baby Pulpy? Yes, we did. I watched it early this morning. Elaine, nice to see you, by the way. He's a perfectionist, so he won't release until it's perfect. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, I always see him in Pulpy's chat. He stops in there sometimes. Let's check her channel. Let me just see if she's got anything new on here, guys. Let me just look so we can all just make sure. Okay, no new posts, no new videos, and she is not live. So we are all caught up with Chantal. Again, Mr. Snowflake's video is in the description below if you want to go check out his channel. Give the video a like. Please subscribe to him. If you enjoyed this stream, please subscribe to me or consider. I'd really appreciate it. You guys were really fun hanging out. I know we had a lot of like serious topics in this one. Sometimes we need to talk about it. Hopefully tomorrow's going to be a lot more lighter. Tomorrow, like I said, we're gonna cheesecake it up, my guys. Okay. We're gonna have a good time. I don't know what we're gonna watch, but we'll find something. Maybe we'll watch foodie stuff and we'll do like the trivia after and just like have fun. Scar, do you want to come on panel with me tomorrow? I could do panels now. Scar, do you want to come on? Who wants to come on? Scar. Yes, we'll talk. Anyway, that was fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your story. For the newbies in here, thank you for coming. Hope you come back. We have a good time here. We're a fun group. I will see you guys there. Thank you all for your super chats, your donations, like for the memberships. Thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow. Love you. Okay, bye.